Hi there, this is Wendy. I've come to share with you a journal that I made. It's a custom journal and it's in a country theme. And the lady had given me a, it was kind of like, I think it's a, I don't know, I think it's a, was supposed to be used for a photo album, but it's really large. It's like, I don't know, 14 inches. And it had all these canvas pages. They were they were like this, and so yeah, I really don't know what I would have done with it as a photo album or anyway. So I decided that I would try and utilize what she had given me, and so I cut the pages in half, and it came with all this blue stitching around it, which I didn't like, so I wanted more of a neutral tone. So I picked the stitching out, and then I restitched it on my sewing machine and put a little zigzag around the edge of the journal in a more neutral color, so it suited my purposes better. And so this is, I made the front and back covers out of one of the pages in that canvas book, and I think it turned out pretty good, actually. I was surprised. This fabric was an apron that I had gotten at the dollar store, and to me it just looked so country. So I think gingham is traditionally country, it's sort of a country look. So I love that it was in black and cream. And so I padded the back piece, and in the front I just made a little pocket with some ephemera. I had a country themed paper pack, so I did that, put these little chickens, and it was so funny. I had asked her if she minded chickens, and she said she was very excited because apparently her kitchen is done in a chicken theme. So yay, that worked out well. So then I just put some cheesecloth, and I printed the front cover, or the front image here on fabric, and just added a few buttons. And then I had this pretty little ribbon that actually matched the apron, so that was great. Okay, and now I might have, okay, no knots there. Take the ribbon, or it was just seam binding is what that is. And so on the inside cover, I did a burlap. The inside front and back covers I did burlap pocket, and made a little embellishment out of burlap and twine and cheesecloth there. And of course I made one of these amazing little envelopes inspired by Gail and Wendy Connors Beckett and Tracy Fox. All these lovely ladies make fabulous things out of envelopes. So yeah, I just did my little take on it, or my little country take on it, and stuffed it full of ephemera, tucked it in there. And so there are two signatures, and both of them are very similar. So I'll just quickly go through and show you what I've done. Here's a little tag, and I've just backed these. These are paper images, and I've just backed them on a little bit of book excuse me, a little bit of book page and some card, some cheesecloth. And this was all scrapbook paper that I had. It's another little pocket. This was an image from Amity Bloom. This is just a half piece of parchment. This is a little piece of burlap that I attached to the top as a little flip, and I had printed these images on fabric and just stitched them to the top. So I thought those were kind of cute. Here's another fabric flip here, and a little transparency that I added, and tucked some ephemera in there. Pages are all coffee dyed. Got this cute little stencil. It kind of looks like birds' tracks. I thought that was kind of cute. And I have this old 1906 Sears Roebuck catalog that I thought was perfect for this journal. A little bit of papers. Yeah, it's going to come to me. Measuring tape. And more of that scrapbook paper. Here's a little tuck spot in this paper bag. Some of the, I think this ephemera is so cool. It's just very, very neat. This is a little, this is actually a paper clip that I've backed on a little bit of paper and stuck it on here so that I could keep this. And there's another little image of a little girl writing and a little tag and a tag. Some half pages. This flips out, flips in, rickrack. Oh, I love the look of rickrack. I should use it a little bit more. I think it looks great in this journal. And some more paper. Here's a little envelope that I made, another little envelope with a little cowboy hat charm. And it has a little tuck spot in the front. And look at this teeny tiny little rooster. I just love him. I think he's so sweet. So I tried to use him throughout the journal. So there's some dictionary page here. And another here, I've used that little rooster again on a top tag. So cute. And these, this was a little paper bag that I had wanted to use on the other side. So it's just a little flippy there. And the canvas book also had some of these transparent pages. So I just kind of tuck them in there and use them as a tuck spot for some more ephemera and tags. I also got a new stencil. It's a burlap stencil. So I think that's kind of cool as well. And a little pocket. And another little tag that it's a fabric tag that I actually sewed onto coffee stained paper. That's fun. And this is inspired from Wendy Connors Beckett. She had these little index cards, and I discovered that I have a couple of boxes of these index cards, so I just collaged it up a little bit and use it for a tuck spot behind. Here's another one of those plastic pages, and again, just a little tag with a tag on top. And this little paper clip has a horse on it. Some more ephemera. Here's that bag. More ephemera. Same paper. Dictionary. Another flip out. Another bag. Lots of room for journaling. Another of those fabric tags. And then, so I made kind of a fabric spine, I guess, and sewed them both in there. And I really like the feel of this book. Like I really like to hold it and look through it. So I'm hoping that the lady that I made it for enjoys that as well. So the second signature is basically the same format with just different ephemera and all the way through. So here's another little envelope that I made. Oh, and I got these really, I'm not even sure where. These might have come from Amity Bloom as well. These little recipe cards that look old and fun. Here's a little cowboy boot on this paper clip. And then, of course, this is another little envelope. Look at this. I found these stickers. That is a flour sifter. And I believe my grandmother had one of those. Very, very cool and quite country and rustic. And here's a little egg beater. I don't know if you can see that, but little egg beater is so cute. So, more tags, more ephemera. Oh, look at this one. Isn't that sweet? Love that. And oops, another see-through envelope page, another little cowboy boot or ephemera, stenciling. This is the center of the signature, so it's a little pocket in there. And then I did a little pocket on the outside as well. Lots of pockets and tuck spots. Another one of those index cards. Little paper clips. Little rooster, love him. And this one's got a cowboy hat on him, or on that little paper clip. This is another envelope that actually came with the paper pack, which I thought was kind of cool. So just tucked in a couple of recipes in there as well. Fits right over this little bag. So perfect place to stash your own little recipes and things. That's good. So I guess the back of this signature is dedicated to cooking and cookery. So little, I love these milk bottle caps. I have a few of them and I think they're really cute. More of that catalog. And I love this picture of these eggs. I don't know what it is about chickens and country eggs. Love that. So little pocket here, and then the back, my little card. And oh, I made this little teeny tiny quote holder, and it's made with a tea bag. And I just loved the way the tea colored this bag. It was so sweet. So then I just had a little tractor image there, and it's just a little quote. And it seems like it would be really fragile, but it really isn't. And oh, I just love the coloring of that. And so some more ephemera and another one of those pretty little envelopes, altered envelopes with a tag in there. So yeah, so that's my little custom journal that I made for Leanne. Leanne, I hope you like it. And yeah, finally getting some stuff done in my craft room. So I'm going to be doing a draw in the next little bit. Surprisingly enough, I'm approaching 500 subscribers, which blows me away, and I'm kind of stunned because really, when I first started doing YouTube videos, it was just for my own purposes, just so that I could remember the projects that I'm making. And so this really, I shake my head when I see people subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to do a little giveaway. I'm not quite sure what it's going to be yet, but yeah, I'll look for that in the future, I guess. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.